MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for
leading
baseball here. This
center fielder Christian Yelich.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Orlando Arcia. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hara will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Ryan Braun.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And that's over. 2-1. Just short, hit hard. There is Desmond. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the box.
Left fielder Gerardo Parra.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sogard has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in, Eric Timms. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Manny Pena. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Parra makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
Mark Reynolds.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On to first, and they get them both. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball two now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. On the move is Desmond. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. So stepping in, Jeff Samardzija, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he takes ball one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. It's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Orlando Arcia is out number 2 here in the third inning. Travis Shaw is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No, that's low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Ball one.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting,
riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner on first with 2 away. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eric Timms. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman, Eric Timms.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try.
Pena.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He hit a sac fly earlier. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, number 12.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Line to the right side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a liner, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Full count. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in, Jeff Samardzija comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jimmy Nelson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, and that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. In is Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The center fielder,
here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. No runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is speared by the first baseman. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Reynolds. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So stepping in, Brent Suter is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia fields it cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he gets ahead 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Timms. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but
digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ian Desmond.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Perez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Perez is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Samardzija. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Eric Sogard. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Eric Sogard.
Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Stepping into the box, Brent Suter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Number 49. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he takes a called strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. Desmond for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. In is Christian Yelich. He tripled last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw over to first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ross Stripling.
Here's Charlie Blackman now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still pretty good. hitter when he's down the count.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. On his way to second is Blackmon. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. For Blackmon, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. DJ LeMahieu is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Garcia is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Blackmon is on his way home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Orlando Arcia.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Parra is over. 2 down. Now at the plate, Eric Timms.
First baseman number 7, Eric Timms.
Quick check on that tying run at first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. From the stretch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Ready once again, Manny Pena, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-2 as he chases the slider. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Desmond fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And he's retired here, 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul the way with 2 strikes, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Settling in now, number 49, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Tony Walters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun on the move. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 71, Josh Hager.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now for Parra, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he is in there. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
LeMahieu.
4-1. For Blackman, the double is his 8th of the season so far. In for a strike, it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Perez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chris Russin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Eric Sogard. For 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Jet Bandy. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on M. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Second spot tonight.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hernan Perez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wrong.
Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Charlie Blackman stands in as he looks at ball one here. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. For Blackman, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eduardo Nunez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Aguilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Manny Pena.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mark Reynolds. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mark Reynolds.
A changeup over the inside corner. And the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now in the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And that one right down Main Street.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. He dropped the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The 0-2 home. And that one stayed up a little high.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Santana is there to put it away for out number 1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Perez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in, Kyle Friedman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Jesus Aguilar.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay, and the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. In is Christian Yelich. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. And that misses for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Aguilar is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
The batter, number
ready
14,
for another chance. Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra going back. Gone! Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gerardo Parra.
And he takes ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Nope. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Eduardo Nunez waits on deck. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Anderson is there for it. Here's Mark Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Mark Reynolds.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Santana. And that's the third out. Ready now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw gets him 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ian Desmond.
Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Kyle Friedman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Santana is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter,
digging in, Chase Anderson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number
Next
2.
to bat, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Gerardo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot
baseman,
now. DJ LeMahieu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In the air now, out to right field. Santana on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Hernan Perez.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Parra. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 with a double. Eric Sogard will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. Couple of singles to his credit. Thus far.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Oliver Drake comes on now in an awfully difficult situation.
Number 51, Oliver Drake.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Tony Walters will grab a bat.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
Josh Hager is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face.
Hager.
Trevor Story will get a chance to really deliver off action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Fastball in there for a called strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Line towards center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. In is Gerardo Parra. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Slurve in there. Strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Reynolds. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yelich, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Blackman on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now. Josh Hader. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his. Greg Holland will get the ball here as he looks to get. Quick check on that tying run at first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jerry Familia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ross Stripling takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sogard onto the grass, and that's the third out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's Desmond now at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought he was going to be over the plate, but just kept running away.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in. Greg Holland, and he's getting his first plate appearance here. Steve Pearce is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tap down the line. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set, and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that. Brian Shaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one. Ready. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Digging in for his second at-bat. Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 for him here. Jonathan VR will come on to pinch hit now with a runner.
Number 5, Jonathan VR.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. 1 out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Lying to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Carlos Gonzalez. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hernan Perez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Counts 1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled back. Another payoff pitch. Straight 3 called, and the inning is over. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shot towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Number 9.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds near the first base bag. 1 down. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is line to left, and no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Mark Reynolds. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And that's taken for strike 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder Christian Yelich.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Zach Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. You can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
LeMahieu is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Changeup called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first in time, one away. So striding in, Drew Pomeranz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's dead center for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Santana. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hernan Perez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ryan Braun is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan Braun is sent packing for the second out of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackman. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? That's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
1-1. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit sharply on the ground. Flores has it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mark Reynolds.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Gonzalez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Jonathan Lucroy would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Trevor Story will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big.
Number 32. Trevor Story.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. 3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I want if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Santana on the move. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Perez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 49 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in for his second at-bat. Domingo Santana. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hits slowly back to the mound, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes, and
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping into the box, Zach Davies. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on.
Eric Sogard.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Josh Hager will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Josh Hager.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Called strike 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Arcia.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Reynolds.
And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again. Oliver Drake is into the ball game now. It's
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 51.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Got him. Swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are Tony Walters will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. The high fastball is in there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 6. Ready for another shot now. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu onto the grass, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. A hit in 2 tries so far. Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Chris Rushman.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Jesus Aguilar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be 2. LeMahieu on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
2 balls.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. VR is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Oliver Drake. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Jack Bandy.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And that one stayed up a little high. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. Trevor Rosenthal. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Throw over to first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw onto the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. 2 out here and a runner at second.
That's a ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68, Ross Stripling.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Yelich. 1 out. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. VR moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. In now, Ian Desmond. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
That's inside. 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Wade Davis. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settle. In now, Manny Pena. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Eric Timms will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and 17 RBIs. Foul back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Fielder number 5, Jonathan VR.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors.